Hi everyone and welcome back to Evocative Scents. It has been a while since I have discussed about some fragrances that are appropriate for rainy season or wet weather. And in this video I will be going through a mixture of fragrances that are quite different from each other so that even if you live in hot and humid weather, there is something for you as well. So without any further delay, let's get this video started then. Starting off this list with a fantastic fragrance from Ahmed Maghribi, which in my humble opinion is just perfect for this rainy season. It's green, it's aromatic, there is little bit of sweetness to balance it all out. Now if you're expecting this one to be an out and out oud based fragrance, you might be a little bit disappointed here, as this is mostly a soft leather based fragrance with some sweetness and little bit of floral elements as well, along with a green undertone in it. I have done a full review of this perfume, so if you're interested in this, do check that one out. In terms of performance, this is top notch. The longevity is fantastic. It will last easily above 8 hours on clothes. Do keep in mind that this perfume is more suitable for cold weather, or at least pleasant cool weather. Now moving on to the next fragrance in this monsoon season, I had to include some Vetiver fragrances, isn't it? The first pick would be the Lalique Encre Noir L Extreme, a fabulous Vetiver fragrance that I consider as an improvement over the standard Encre Noir. If you are looking for a dark, earthy, slightly incensey Vetiver fragrance, then L Extreme can be a great value for money option. Having said that, this fragrance is not for everyone. That dark, incensey, earthy vetiver, it can be a turn up for a lot of people out there. And that's precisely why I have included another vetiver based fragrance, much more mass appealing in nature and timeless, and also extremely popular as well. This one is the Guerlain Vetiver, and you can pick up either this EDT or the Parfum. Both are fantastic and you can't go wrong with either of these two. It is just that the Guerlain Vetiver leans towards the masculine side. It's a bit old school and has little bit of Barbaros vibe to it, but rest assured, if you like classic timeless fragrances, this one is just perfect. In fact, it is one of the must-try fragrances I can recommend. In terms of performance though, both of these fragrances are not very loud in nature. The longevity is on the average side, but it is just the scent profile that matters mostly here. Purely in terms of blend and scent quality, I can't complete this list without these two fragrances for sure. Personally, I love vetiver fragrances, and I know that vetiver can be very polarizing in nature, so if possible, give these fragrances a try before considering a full bottle. After these dark fragrances, let's move on to something brighter, something lighter, fresh in nature, and I am talking about an aquatic fragrance here. It is the new Rasasi Daarej Sport. Now interestingly, this perfume is clearly inspired by the Les Eldice and specifically the EDT one. But trust me, this one has got really good performance, especially this one is a fresh fragrance. And being a light and aquatic fragrance, this one certainly punches above its weight. This is going to be a marine, aquatic, slightly spicy, salty, and kind of a lightly mossy fragrance. If you like perfumes like Acqua di Gio or Perfume, this one is going to be in the same ballpark. Of course, it is not as incensey or spicy as the Perfume. The Daarej Sport is instead salty and transparent in nature. Since this perfume is not very loud, you can carry this fragrance to any situation or any occasion. But I have seen people who don't tend to like marine fragrances. The main difference I am finding when compared to the Les Eldice, it is that the Daarej Sport has little bit of sweetness underneath. It's not a lot, but there is a hint of it in somewhere in the background. Expect moderate projection for the first hour, and currently I am getting about 5 to 6 hours of longevity on clothes, and that's more than decent for a fresh fragrance. To the next fragrance then, and here I am picking a spicy amber fragrance, something warm and cozy in a dark and gloomy day. It is the new Swiss Arabian Amber Infusion. Very rich, dark and luxurious, and this one is quite a complex fragrance to be honest. This sort of scent profile and cologne reminds me of Amouage fragrances. That's because it's not a purely amber fragrance, it has a bit of smoky, incensey quality to it. It opens up with a spicy cardamom smell, but quickly develops to a very thick and resinous fragrance. Over time, it does become slightly powdery in nature, but it retains the core qualities of that amber and sweetness, also that spicy aspect with sort of a dark chocolate vibe. In terms of performance, this one is a pretty long-lasting fragrance, but it does have soft projection. It's pretty much unisex but more suitable for evening time, especially when the weather is on the cooler side. And now at the final place, I am placing two fragrances. The first one being pretty new, the Amran Kafu. And to be honest, you can consider this my first impression. I haven't worn this fragrance enough to tell you the performance aspect of this perfume, but smell-wise, it's definitely mass appealing in nature. It has got that dry sort of citrusy powdery smell with a very musky dry down. Since it's pretty new, I can't talk a lot about performance, but in case the performance is on the average or above average side, I would totally recommend this one. For now, it's on hold. But moving on to the final fragrance that I have tried very thoroughly, it is the Havas Fire. Interestingly, in my Havas fragrance comparison video, I was not very enthusiastic about this one, but slowly over time it had certainly grown on me. And now I can safely put it in the top 3 Havas fragrances of all time. Yes, that's how good this one is. Performance is really top-notch, projection is good for the first couple of hours. The longevity on clothes easily moves past the 7 hours, so performance is not an issue here. Now coming to the smell, it has got that fruity opening, a sweet citrusy opening with a semi-dark dry down. While the opening feels kind of fresh, see, I'm not saying totally fresh one, the dry down eventually turns to a very sweet and dark finish, or should I say more of a smoky finish. So if you're looking for a compliment getting fragrance, this one should be definitely in your radar. Be it rainy season, fall or winter, this cologne is going to shine except in hot weather. By the way, if you're a big fan of Rasasi Havas fragrances, which one is your favorite? If you took anything value of this video, please hit that like button, and if you were watching my video for the first time, please do consider subscribing to the channel as well. So that's it for today's video. I will meet you all in my next video. Till then, stay safe and as always, stay honest.